Hi guys, just a quick video tutorial here. Frankie PC, back with you with a Windows Home Edition setup. Just basically wanted to show you a Windows Live Messenger virus you can pop onto your desktop at any particular time you're surfing the web. I've got one here, top right hand corner there. You can see where it says Windows Live Messenger. Typical icon that you'd normally see for Windows Live, and if we double click on it, it's asking us to run the program, so we click run and we get the Windows Live Messenger box up on the screen. All looks legit, doesn't look a problem. It's asking for an email address and a password, so we can sign into the Windows Live Messenger. So let's just go ahead and actually just put a series of W's in there. Don't particularly want to be putting any email addresses or passwords in on this particular virus. You may well get this box popping up here which is saying change the colour scheme to Windows Basic. Well, obviously you don't, so we want to keep the current colour scheme, so tick the middle box. This one again is maybe part of the virus. It keeps popping up during the run here. Password, okay, well if it's asking for a password, so let's just put a www in there as well, and we'll sign in. When you sign in, you get another Windows Live Messenger box saying that obviously they're unable to sign us in at that particular time. So typically you wouldn't want to troubleshoot this. You'd probably just close the box off and just continue. So let's put another loads of W's in there again and try again. Again it comes back up again. So in frustration what you probably do is close this off. Obviously I'm not going to be able to put a password in here, as you can see. It's going to keep bringing the box up. So just to show you what would happen if you didn't actually put a password in to this particular virus. Let's just see what happens if you actually decide to say, okay, you can't get signed in, password I'm not prepared to put in at this particular time. Let's just close it off. If you close the top right hand corner cross off there, this is what happens. It actually directs you through to a website, www.ourgodfather.com. and this is where the virus really takes hold. If you were to click on any of these links here, it could obviously, there's a little message box again, it could potentially take you to a site which could start using malicious programs to infect itself on your system even further. So this is really where we need to get rid of this virus, but this is basically what it does. So we certainly don't want to be looking into this site any more than this, so we'll click that off there. And let's go hunting now and finding where this particular virus lives. The program that I always use for finding viruses like this is a process application called Process Explorer. It's available from the sysinternals site. If you type sysinternals.com into Google or your favourite search engine, you'll be able to find the sysinternals suite where you can actually pick out Process Explorer. I'd certainly recommend that you do that if you're an IT professional or looking to clean your own system up, processes that are running that you don't particularly want to be running on your site. So if we start the Windows Live Messenger off again, so we can actually get it running, we'll keep that on our desktop. And what we're going to do now is go into Process Explorer. If we double click on the icon, or better still, if we right click and run as admin, elevated privileges. This is basically the first thing that you're going to see in Process Explorer. It's listing on the left hand side here all of the processes. Then you've got the next column which is the CPU usage. Anything that's particularly consuming any high CPU usage, we can see there. Private bytes, working set, and obviously these are the important ones on the right hand side here for us particularly. Look on the verified signer. All Microsoft Windows applications have a verified signature. And if we cast our cursor down here, we can see two items here which have been itemised in red. Now it's basically saying that my camcorder Camtasia, which I'm obviously using to record this video, is actually suspicious and is being flagged up as potential virus. Well, it isn't. It's basically it's a false lead there, because there is no virus obviously with Camtasia. so we can literally ignore this particular one here, which has been flagged up. It's only 1 out of 56, but some recognised antivirus packages has tried to flag that as a virus. But this is the main one that we're looking at here, and it specifically says there, like, no signature was present in the subject. So it's got no signature. There's 46 out of 54 antivirus packages been flagged this up as a virus, and this is basically where it's living. So we've got, it's in the C directory in users, it's in desktop live, Windows Messenger, and obviously so it's residing on the desktop, as we know. So if we double click on Windows Live Messenger, it will now bring up at the bottom all the DLLs that are loaded into the program. And if you scroll down here using the right hand side scroll, go all the way down so you can actually find the path and the insert that's being used. And here we have Windows Live Messenger.exe and the path, and as we can see there's our 46 out of 54 virus total flagged up there. So if we double click on that, what it basically does, it cleverly takes us to, double click on it again, it takes us directly to virustotal.com. It's a clever part of Process Explorer, and here we can now see there's the actual file name, there's the detection ratio, and all of these particular antivirus companies here all flagged this up. Some are saying it's a Trojan Win32, some are saying it's a Gen variant Grafter. If we carry on down the bottom here, a password stealer there, a Trojan PSS fake MSN, exploited by malware bytes, which is, again, pretty reliable. Semantics, certainly an info stealer. So yeah, so this is basically all just telling us exactly what we suspected was that this is a virus. So we can close that antivirus scan off there. So now we need to actually kill the program. But just before I'm going to do that, I'm just going to show you, if we go to the C directory, we should see where it is actually living. So if we go to my computer, click on local disk, and there's two files at the top there. We can see PAS text and page file sys. That's a text document. So if we go to PAS text, what this will actually show us is actually shows the website that it was trying to take us to, which is www.iGotfather.com. It also shows the username, which is the www I put in, and the password I put in. So that's just basically just confirming that's where the actual virus is living. Page file sys doesn't it's not going to allow you to do the page file sys. Well, that's probably not connected to this particular virus in any case. But that's where the actual notepad code text has been stored in the C directory. But obviously our interest here is just to kill the virus. So what we can do here, you can actually kill it from Process Explorer. It's quite simple to do. So we've got Windows Live Messenger, so if we right click on it, we don't particularly want to kill it straight away, although we've got the option there. What I tend to find sometimes, if you do kill a process first, it can pop up again through what they call a buddy system. So if it's got buddies looking out for it, what will happen is as you try to kill the virus, a buddy system will kick in and it'll actually bring it back to life again. So that's we certainly don't want that to be happening on this particular virus. It relives and restarts. So I always tend to right click on it, suspend it first. So we get the word suspended, it comes up on there on the CPU block. So now it's suspended, it can't actually run. The virus is actually it's stalled, it's suspended, it's not actually running, and now it gives us the opportunity to actually delete that virus. So if we right click and now click kill process, it says, are you sure you want to kill Windows Live Messenger.exe? Well, yes we do. So we click OK, and what you'll find now is that this will actually go into grey while it's suspended, and then as all the DLLs start to close down, you'll see it'll either disappear immediately, or sometimes it'll go red, and then it'll disappear. This one's it's basically just disappeared. As you can see, it's gone. So that's basically how you delete that. That's completely off our system. What I also like to check, although I've deleted it there, it's worth just double checking that it isn't actually in the auto runs file, because again it could still be in the auto runs and also in a registry. There could be a registry hive still out for that particular virus, and that really should be removed as well to stop it from to be absolutely sure it's gone. So if we double click on autoruns.exe, another great program that again you can use from sysinternals, as you see on the top there, sysinternals.com. You can obtain it from there. Anyway, this one keeps popping up, it's constantly popping up this window. It keeps doing that. Clear that off again. Let's just maximise this now. We can see what we've got on here. So if we just cast our cursor down, this is now showing everything that's basically is in memory. And if we look down, yeah, I'm not particularly seeing anything for Windows Live. I think we pretty well killed it off. Don't think there's an issue there. No. Scroll down the bottom. This is all Camtasia Studio drivers. No, I think we're fine on there. No, nothing there. I think we've killed it off quite well, just basically just by using Process Explorer. Again, now you can go onto the your top right hand corner and just put delete, and that will delete the shortcut to your recycle bin, where you can now go to recycle bin and clear that out as well. So that's it for today, guys. I think that's something certainly to look out for. If ever that pops up on your screen, you'll know how to deal with that one. But if you've got any comments, or you'd like to rate my video, then please do. And I should be making more of these little viruses videos as I get more samples for you. Thanks again then, guys. Bye for now.